I'm brought to Yahweh Brakatha, Yahweh Shah, brought to Yahweh Brakatha, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. Lesson will be entitled The Timing of the Covenants. Lord, will you are edified. Another way to know the new covenant isn't active is based on when we received the old covenant. Again, another way to know the new covenant isn't active is based on when we received the old covenant. The two tables of stones is a representation for us having a stony heart, meaning we would be unable to keep the laws, statutes, and the commandments perfectly. Okay, and guess what? We received those two tables of stones after the deliverance from ancient Egypt. The new covenant became active after the deliverance from ancient Egypt. And it's the same format regarding the new covenant. Okay? It will be active after the deliverance from America. Okay? Romans 15:4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, and we can equate the concept with the old and new covenant, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. James 1:17. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above and come down from the Father of lights, which is another title for Yahweh, with whom is no variableness, meaning he never changes, neither shadow of turning, meaning he never changes. Okay? And we can equate the concept regarding the old and new covenants. Okay? Genesis 17 and verse 1. And when Abram was 90 years old and 9, the Lord Yahweh appeared to Abram and said unto him, I am the Almighty Power, another title for Yahweh. Walk before me and be you perfect, meaning how you regulate your lifestyle, keeping the law, statutes, and the commandments to the best of your or our abilities. Okay? And I will make my covenant between me and you and will multiply you exceedingly. Now, this is the establishment of the covenant, okay, amongst Yahweh and our forefather, Abram, who later became Abraham. And Abram fell on his face, and the Most High talked with him, saying, As for me, behold, my covenant is with you, and you shall be a father of many nations. Okay, verse 5. Neither shall your name any more be called Abram, but your name shall be Abraham, for a father of many nations have I made you. Okay. Verse 6, and I will make you exceeding fruitful, and I will make nations of you, and kings shall come out of you. Verse 7, and I will establish my covenant between me and you and your seed after you in their generations for an everlasting covenant, to be a power unto you and to your seed after you. So this agreement was established amongst Yahweh and our forefather Abraham, and it trickled down to Isaac, through Jacob, to the 12 tribes. Okay? Now, let's go to Exodus chapter 24 and verse 1. And he said unto Moses, Come up unto the Lord Yahweh, you and Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel, and worship you afar off. Now mind you, this is happening after the deliverance from ancient Egypt. Verse 2, And Moses alone shall come near the Lord Yahweh, but they shall not come nigh, neither shall the people go up with him. And Moses came and told the people all the words of the Lord Yahweh and all the judgments, and all the people answered with one voice and said, All the words which the Lord Yahweh have said will we do. Okay, so from a spiritual perspective, this is us as a nation saying, I do to our Father Yahweh, to be his spiritual wife. Okay? Verse 4, And Moses wrote all the words of the Lord Yahweh, and rose up early in the morning, and builded an altar under the hill, and 12 pillars according to the 12 tribes of Israel. And he sent young men of the sons of Israel, which offered burnt offerings and sacrificed peace offerings of oxen unto the Lord Yahweh. And Moses took half of the blood and put it in basins, and half of the blood he sprinkled on the altar. Okay, and he took the book of the covenant and read in the audience of the people, and they said, All that the Lord Yahweh has said will we do, and be obedient. And Moses took the blood and sprinkled it on the people and said, Behold, the blood of the covenant. Okay? And guess what? This blood was also symbolic for Yahushua's blood. Being what? Matthew 26 and 28. For this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many of the remission of sins. Okay, so let's go back. Let me start at verse 7. Exodus 24 and 7. And he took the book of the covenant and read in the audience of the people, and they said, All that the Lord Yahweh have said will we do, and be obedient. And Moses took the blood and sprinkled it on the people and said, Behold, the blood of the covenant, which the Lord Yahweh has made with you concerning all these words. And guess what? The covenant became active or activated after the deliverance. And later on, if we continue to read, we eventually received what? The 2 tables of stones. Okay? We received the 2 tables of stones, which again came after the deliverance. So when we jump to 1 Thessalonians, right, 4 and 17. Now, this is going into the future prophecy of Yahushua returning, okay, and delivering the elect from the second death, okay. 1 Thessalonians 4:17. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord Yahushua in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Okay? So this means what? Once the elect, okay, are beamed up, they are joined to Yahushua, which also means what? The marriage, okay, has began, as well as the second covenant will be activated, because in order to go inside of those, or Salaki, in order to go inside of that fathership, okay, we must be changed. We will have new bodies. And with those new bodies, the laws, statutes, and the commandments, okay, will be implanted in our mind. Okay? So just like the old covenant came after the deliverance, the new covenant will happen after the deliverance from modern day Egypt. Again, James 1:17. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above and come down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. Okay, so Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai never changes. Okay? He is able to control his emotions. And we can use the spiritual understanding regarding the activation of the old covenant and apply that to the new covenant. Lord, will you edify Shalom.